it's true that because I read the San Marcos is like the most hippie city in the US.
Yeah.
In Texas, sorry. Is that so, or?
I'm not sure, man. I haven't heard anything about it.
Okay. You live here, or?
Yeah. I live
here.
Yeah.
For a long time, or?
Probably about 12 years.
12 years. Oh yeah, quite some.
Yeah. I've been here for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but nice to meet you.
All right, take care, man.
Yeah. Thanks you. Hi guys. So I am in Texas still, as you can see. I am in a very different place, so you could hear that I mentioned we are in San Marcos, and I wanted to, after showing you in the last video like place with like selling guns and all, like a few cliché from Texas, and so when I heard this contrast of that there is this town that is considered the most hippie of Texas, I thought, okay, I need to go there as well to see as well how much hippie is it actually. I saw already a couple of people in this city, and I could tell it was like quite a progressive place, people with like a lot of like hair color in the hair, like tattoos, stuff like that. Like, it seems a very arty place here, so I think it will make an interesting place to explore. That's actually something you wouldn't see in Europe, because I think in Europe you would never see a Starbucks inside a university. It's probably a very American thing, I think. Hey, what's up? From France and Switzerland.
Yeah. Sound like you're speaking French. I heard you use like that's an American thing.
Yeah, because it's true. Like in Europe, we don't really have like Starbucks within the university.
They heavily influence this, I tell you that. They want everyone to drink this.
Instead of like breaking the ice to someone that doesn't necessarily want to speak, whereas what works really good is what I'm doing now is like I'm making a comment, and people hear me making the comment, and so they're like and curious and ask me questions. CD. That's nice.
You got this. You can do this.
So this guy is also on the same like endeavor as me, like trying to interact with the people and have human connections. Try to meet more people. This campus has a huge gym, like. Yeah, that was like clearly failed. Yeah, I don't know where I am. Are you guys like from here?
Huh?
Are you from here?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I'm from France and like visiting around. Like,
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like I heard this is the most hippie town in Texas, so I got curious, like.
It is very hippie, yeah.
It is. Yeah. Do you feel like a hippie or a family or no? Like.
I mean, kinda.
Kinda. Okay.
Kinda.
I was hoping especially to see if I could find some people that still very much like staying into the hippie movements,
Oh, okay. But I'd look around Sewell Park, which is kind of the center. Some guy who occasionally stays there named the Sun God.
The Sun God?
Yeah, he's super tan, super buff, old man.
All right.
He just poses in the sun sometimes. I don't know what days he goes out, but
at night, let's see. That would be perfect. I can ask where he is, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Nice. Thanks for the tip. Yeah.
Yeah, see you, man.
Yeah, enjoy the hunt. Hey.
Hello.
How are you? Good. Something that I love as well in the US is like people are very social in a way. I would say we're still like a very Western like place, so it's not like people are not necessarily like extremely social to strangers. But among the Western world, like I feel the US is probably like the most social place, because here people are really talking to strangers much more than other Western countries. They always had that thing that for Europeans is so weird when you come here the first time, because they say always, hey, how are you, but they don't mean like, how are you doing, like they don't ask you how are you doing. They ask you, and I think you guys know because you are mostly like English speakers, but for me and like for where I come from is strange, because we only ask how are you when we actually genuinely like want to know how's doing the other person, And look at this nice decorations, Let's try to find this guy. So how was his name? He was called the Sun God, something like that. That's a good start point, I think, to ask around. It's also nice to like just explore like a very like simple place, like just decide, oh, check Google Map, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go here, see what happens. And this really became like one of my favorite way of traveling. Hello, hi, how are you? Yeah, good. Whenever there are like hills, it's nice because especially in the US, like it breaks that like pattern of like streets that are like just like a fucking grid. I hate that, you know. What's this? Raw, natural, unrefined rolling papers. Is that like a weed shop or what the fuck? I'm curious now. It smells nice. Yeah. This is amazing. I discovered apparently there's a guy called Sun God here. Have you heard of it or yeah?
Oh, is that the guy that does the yoga?
Yeah, he just stays over there.
Yo, so I'm going to that park to see if I can find him because
He'll be out there.
I was like, oh, that's a nice thing.
I was
to-
about to say, if he's not out there right now, he'll be out there in the morning.
I'm guessing he's not there at night, yeah. But maybe I make some other nice encounters there and like.
Yeah, there are always people, and it's Halloween night, so.
Yeah, exactly. I
you're
already
bound
met
to
quite some
find
people. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, yeah. Amazing. You know, like, would you like answer like small like questions for my channel as well? I'm asking like very like human stuff to people.
Okay.
And like one of the question I ask, for example, is like, what are your dreams in life? Or if you have dreams in the past that you put aside, what were they?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Yeah.
Well, I was a theater major. I
Oh, really?
graduated with my theater degree
Yeah.
from Texas A&M in Corpus. I moved here to live with my girlfriend, and she just graduated. So right now we're saving up so we can move to Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah. Why there?
They have a lot of acting up there. I really like the mountains. I lived in Texas my entire life,
All right,
so
yeah.
I just want to
Yeah.
get out and see and do. There's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
to life than just Texas.
And what would you say like was the most pain you felt that wasn't physical?
Ooh, that's a deep one.
Yeah, that's a deep one. I know.
Damn. Probably when one of my best friends passed away in a fire here,
Ooh,
actually.
fire, huh?
Yeah, the apartment complex set on fire, and she was one of the 5 people that got caught in it, and that news was really hard to take. And I moved here afterwards, so I drive by her apartment every day to
really?
come here, so it's kind of crazy, yeah.
Wow, like, tough stuff.
Yeah, tough stuff, but she was great. She's in a better place now. When people ask me the best person I know is always going to be her.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah, she was the best person I've ever met.
All right. Oh, well, thank you for sharing.
Of course, yeah.
Like,
good luck
strong
with your
stories.
channel.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
So
like,
awesome. That's
so can I
fun.
publish this?
Of course, yeah.
Great. Well, that's nice. Like I'm starting to do these more personal questions to people, and it's like turning like great stories. Like, how are you? Hi, do you know? Sorry, are you busy? I have a quick question. Do you know the guy called the Sun God? Apparently he's around here.
Huh?
The Sun God?
I'm not sure.
No? Okay, yeah. Thank you. Let's try to see how the night keeps on going, you know? And that's what I find fascinating. Even a place that, you know, could be like, as I said, you know, it could be more boring because it's the developed world, you know, it's not like messy. But there's still like so many stuff that can happen, you know? And strong stories as well from people. So I'm arriving to this Sewell Park that those guys that I met a while earlier told me I should go. So apparently this is the sun god comes during the day. And in a matter of fact, there are people sitting and chilling there. So I'm gonna ask them where the sun god is. Evening. Sorry for the disturbance. Do you know where the sun god might be?
The what?
A guy called the sun god. Apparently he comes to this park. Have you heard of this?
Oh, yeah, he'll be here. It's mostly during daytime.
Yes.
But
You know where he lives, maybe?
I don't personally, but if you come around here like most days,
A day,
he's
okay,
here. He'll be in like a Speedo or something, and he's usually over here or over here, and he'll be shouting and
On speed, you mean?
what?
What did you say on speed? I didn't
Like a swimsuit. He's in like a skinny swimsuit.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he's here right now.
And he's like shouting when he's here?
Yeah, he'll do like
Okay, so it's easy to...
Yeah, he's easy to find.
Okay. But what is he shouting?
He does like salutations to the sun and stuff.
Oh, right,
Yeah, he's like doing yoga and stuff, and then he'll go jump in.
Ah, nice.
But yeah, it'll be easy to find him if you look around.
All right, amazing. Yeah. There are more people there, so I'm gonna check out with them. It's good because it's a nice way to break the ice, to ask about this guy. Do you know who is the sun god? This guy that come here.
What?
The sun god is apparently a guy that come here to meditate during the day. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he's not coming at night, but I would like to figure out where he lives because I would like to interview him. Do you know where he lives?
I thought he lived here.
We don't know, but he usually comes out like during the mornings.
Yeah, that's what I've been told, but I'm not sure I can come tomorrow, so I'm still gonna try to find him. Let's keep on going like this, you know, like it might be boring to ask everyone, like, if they know where the sun god. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do like these videos where I encounter the people, like try to discover the local culture of different places,
Okay.
but always like very centric on the people. It's called Ben, my name, then Encounters. Ben
Okay.
Encounters. So
Is he?
like, that's me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
following.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I want to see this later.
Oh fuck, spider web. Ah, God. Ah, I hate that. Yeah, but there's still. Oh, it smells weird like here. Nice. Definitely adds to the legend of this town. Hey, what's up? Do you know where this guy called the Sun God might be or lives?
The what?
Do you know who's that? The Sun God? It's this
Sun
guy
God.
apparently that comes here meditating every morning in the park.
Oh, I'm not sure. He just moved here, and
Oh, right,
I
uh-huh.
don't come down here very often.
Okay, where are you guys from?
I'm from Louisiana.
Ah, Louisiana? Oh, really? Huh? Oh, so what are you doing here? I'm from France. So
Change of
visiting.
scenery. I can recognize the accent. Comment ça va?
Comment ça? Oui, ça va bien et toi? You speak French a little bit? You learn?
It's a different French. It's a different French. But a little bit.
From the French from Louisiana? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's Cajun French. Cajun French.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's still some people speaking French in Louisiana? Or?
Sort of. I mean, my grandparents. They
Yeah, older
every now and then
generation.
They speak to us about it. You
Ah,
know,
wow,
they'll
okay.
speak to us in French, but not
Yeah.
too often.
Yeah,
It's a dying, you know.
yeah, it's
down
dying,
here.
I imagine. Yeah.
If I can introduce you to my grandma right now,
Yeah.
she'll carry a whole conversation
Really?
with you
Yeah,
in
yeah.
French. Yeah.
Oh,
That's like back home. They
Yeah, but
have
that's-
they have
Yeah.
like high schools and grade schools that are.
I
Only
mean, they
French-speaking.
teach French. They got
Yeah.
they got the curriculum
Ah, so
to
they
teach
teach
French
it.
in high school, but
yeah.
not too many people take it. I think
Not so many
more
people.
people's taking Spanish.
Ah, yeah, it's more useful.
All right,
And,
man.
enjoy the night.
Careful out here,
Nice to meet
man.
you.
Ah, it's always nice how people are like super conversational in the US. That's really like all over this country. So that's a plus. I might like leave that park now. You're the manager of the store?
Hey, Ryan. This guy wants to speak to you. He's like some friends.
Oh, well, I'm happy to speak with anyone. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah,
Good to
I'm
meet
Ben.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for stopping by.
You know, I came to this town because I heard it was the most hippie town in Texas.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, that sounds very interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I need to check it out.
Very
Okay.
cool. So we've got all your federally legal products. So HHC, THCP, THCO.
Legal.
Yeah, legal.
Legal,
It's all
yeah.
hemp derived.
Winter High? What does that mean?
It's made from hemp instead of cannabis.
What is him?
Hemp is like a sister plant to cannabis. It only makes CBD.
Really? So CBD is legal in Texas? Or?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Hemp is legal in Texas and all derivatives of hemp.
Ah, yeah.
So these are all just cannabinoids that are taken off of the hemp. Are you looking for something that's gonna give you make you feel?
Well, I have like attention deficit, so
Okay.
sometimes I don't smoke too much because of that.
It's hard to concentrate.
Yeah, right. So I like some type of CBD that don't do that. You know,
Gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
yeah.
Something very mellow then. I have all these
Oh,
which
wow.
are hemp.
They actually look like.
Yeah.
But like, for example, the police, if they see you with that, they might like get.
Yeah, exactly.
Curious or.
Yeah.
Why do you think that this town became what it is? Like,
I think it's part of the university. The university is a liberal arts
okay.
school, so I mean, you know, artists tend to kind of, you know, go to schools and like that have that vibe, you know.
because there's more art degree, you think, here than other student town, or?
Yeah, I think because like it is like focused heavily on art and theater,
right.
that it helps bring kind of that, you know, artistic culture to the community.
Yeah. Do you feel personally you relate to that? Or?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, I usually ask as well, like, personal questions to people? Like,
Yeah.
would you be willing to answer one?
Oh, sure, yeah.
What would you say is like a dream that you had that you've let go of?
What's a dream that I had that I let go of? Oh man, I don't know. That's tough. I used to play college baseball, and I had a heat stroke and I blew my shoulder out. And after that, I decided to no longer play. Even though I could have done the rehab, but I gave that up. And at the time, I had offers from minor league teams to play, and I just kind of moved away from it. So.
Okay, yeah, and that was like. I have a friend who had an issue with sport and he went into depression because of that. Like,
yeah, a little
so
bit. That's
for,
actually how I got into the cannabis world or like this kind of industry is because in California there's such a bad opium problem or opioid problem. I couldn't get my painkillers filled, so one of my buddies had a medical card and started giving me for painkillers instead of taking prescription pills. So I started taking cannabis, and that's really what got me into this. So.
How interesting!
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, of course, man. And you said your name was again?
Ben.
Yeah. Ryan.
Well, it's a pretty cool area. All right, let's continue. I'm getting better at this as well. I'm proud of myself, I have to say. I'm gonna do a little tap on my shoulder because I'm doing a good job here, and so I will keep on going. There was, by the way, an interesting comment he made about, more like a hippie town or left-leaning town and art. That was very interesting, I thought, And actually, I saw a statistic once that showed there was very strong correlation of people judging contemporary art and saying that it was actually art or interesting, or saying that it was bullshit. And usually, the first answer is very strongly correlated to being more left-leaning in politics, and saying that art is bullshit is much more correlated to being far right-leaning or just right-leaning in general. So I thought it was very interesting. That is a stronger correlation than the level of education. Those are really like monsters, like huge cars, like so, like it's like elevated, on top of everything. And I saw even bigger than that, like. Oh, Pink Floyd. This is one of my favorite bands. Pink Floyd. This is what I really like about the USA. It's funny, I mentioned the art before, and definitely, there's so many like musicians and artists that are from the US, and the hippie culture originated from the US as well. Even though if it's not like the majority of America, it's part of the great sides to me to explore and to see and to have a lot of fun. Hi guys.
I'm glad that's a camera, but first I thought you had a hatchet.
No, what?
A hatchet.
What, like a machete or?
Yeah, small axe.
No, it's a camera, yeah, very small one.
But
Yeah.
you know it's Halloween.